Hey you! Are you tired of going on twitter.com and looking at the trending tab and seeing Nintendo Direct, but there's nothing? It's just really bad memes which people say every year? Well, good news guys, we've got some actual evidence, I guess. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mood News. How you been? It's been a while. Life's been a little bit busy for me. Not sure about you guys. It's just this time of year. I've got VidCon coming up as well, so it's just things are a little bit hectic. Momocon, am I saying that right? Momocon was fantastic. That was really, really fun. If any of you guys came to our shows, that was cool. Great to see you. And then if any of you guys are going to VidCon, you can go see me and my friend's shows, Tanuki Lab. It's going to be pretty cool. But enough of that rubbish. Been very busy working on a bunch of stuff in the meantime between those two events. And in all of that, let's get back to a bit of news, because this is quite exciting, guys. Apparently, the date for a Nintendo Direct has been leaked, right? Apparently, it's going to be the 18th of June. And you might think, oh, Mads, what is this? Just a stupid bloody, just another little leak. Oh, just another little leak on twitter.com. Oh, it's definitely real. It's definitely real. Oh, they're going to show Metroid Prime 4. Oh, and there's going to be a remaster of the two Zelda games, which aren't out on Switch yet. Oh, we're going to get Twilight Princess HD. Oh, we're going to get Wind Waker HD. No, guys, enough of that, right? This isn't what we're talking about. We're actually talking about a much more, I would say, I wanted to say something mean, but I'm not going to say something. It's about Among Us, apparently, which leaked this. So Among Us is a game. That's about as much as I can say. And apparently it's getting a new update, and that update leaked. Ooh, like a trailer, or it got announced, I think, thanks to Go Nintendo. I think they showcased, or maybe it was GameStop and Go Nintendo posted it. Anyways, regardless, this trailer showcasing these new roles of the crewmate. I don't even know there's roles in Among Us, right? Since when was there roles? I knew there was roles in like a growl and stuff, so I've got to play this game again. Or maybe I don't. No, I don't. There was 3 new roles of Tracker, Noisemaker, and Phantom, whatever that means. And apparently this was like supposed to be a shadow drop, or like something for a new update releasing on June 18th. And now that update, or like not that update, but now that trailer for that update has been just removed and privated and everything. So people are like, wait, this is fishy. This is fishy. And apparently, you know, Among Us has appeared in previous Nintendo Directs, and they're thinking like, wait a second, this would align quite well with an actual Nintendo Direct on a Tuesday, which is 18th of June, and Nintendo usually does stuff on Tuesdays. And yeah, that's the going theory, which people have been posting and talking about and hypothesizing. Then again, it could just all be BS, and none of this could be true. But regardless, it's kind of fun to talk about, isn't it? Among Us? Not really. I don't know, guys. I feel like we don't even need a Nintendo Direct right now. Look, I've got so many games and topics and stuff to talk about. I feel like it's nice to have a little bit of break from all the updates. Now, I know most of you might be saying, Mads, you are bloody crazy and insane for thinking that, but I'm just saying, there's too many games right now, guys, all right? I just want to chillax. I want to play the games I have. You know, we've got bloody, I haven't even finished Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door, right? I got to, what is it, chapter 5? I think I'm at chapter 5. I just got Admiral Bomber. I think that's chapter Bobbery, right? Bobbery? What is it? Admiral Bobbery, I think it is. I just got that chapter, and it's pretty fun. And I haven't really got a chance to get back to it just because I've had a bunch of chaos and stuff going on in my life. And I was like, I want to get back to playing that. But before I even get back to playing it, there's going to be another million games out. And it's like, I'm probably not even going to get my next video out on my main channel out in time. And it's like, it's so frustrating, guys. Can we just I just want the ability to slow down time, to pause time, so I can experience everything, you know? Like, that's the goal. That's the goal. And I guess as time goes on, you just sort of realize like, okay, this game is worth more of my time than this, even though that one you're denying or declining to play might actually be a very, very good experience. But because you're so obsessed with like all time, I'm saying you're so obsessed. I'm speaking, I guess, in a third person. You know, I guess in general, we become just obsessed with time and the efficiency of using our time and how valuable our time is, right? Because it's the one thing you can't get back. That, you know, the abundance of games is a little bit just overwhelming, because there's so many games you want to play, but then you have FOMO coming in. Actually, I basically did a video about this already. I did a video about finishing video games like last year with Foco, and that was like basically what I'm saying right now. But it still stands. Like, I'm still very frustrated is the wrong word, but it's just it's sort of crazy how much game stuff we get now, you know? Like, if you're tuning into every kind of game and every kind of genre and every kind of direct and stuff, you might see a bunch of things you'll like, but you'll only play one or two things. And I think it's just very intense or just, no, I'm not going to say greedy, but I feel like people getting very angry and upset about, like, Nintendo Directs in general and like, oh, it's got to have this, this, and this, otherwise it's a terrible Direct, isn't necessary. Because I would go in, like, with most Directs, you go in with a decent amount of expectations. With this Nintendo Direct, it's basically going to be the final or the second to final just Switch Direct. And so in that case, it's almost like that is the expectations, where you shouldn't expect anything crazy or insane. And I think with that mentality, it's sort of nice. I think getting a few titles, like a few small titles, would be really, really nice of Nintendo. You know what I mean? Like, again, now I'm going to start sounding like a crazy hypothesis for Nintendo Directs, but it's like Rhythm Heaven would be a perfect example of this, where it's like a small bite-sized package of a game, because Rhythm Heaven isn't that long of an experience. I mean, there's a lot of work which goes into it in terms of all the visuals and art and character designs and music, of course. But you know what I mean? It feels like, it doesn't feel like a massive Tears of the Kingdom level game. And I think that's why a lot of people talk about remakes, and I think us getting more remakes would just make more sense. Obviously, I was memeing earlier about the two Zelda titles from GameCube, but those do make a lot of sense alongside like any other GameCube games, because I feel like, I guess this has been true since 2013 now, for over 11 years, that when they were making Wind Waker HD, that was almost like a test to like remaking GameCube games. I'm like, okay, we got it sorted. We can make a bunch. And they still haven't really. You know, they've got a few. They've done a few in terms of translating over GameCube games to modern platforms, but still, it's like, it's not that common. I think like they're definitely doing it more, and they definitely will do it more. And even I think when the Switch 2, whatever the next console's out, they're going to continue to do ports and smaller games, which would be, you know, possibly cross-platform across the Switch and its successor. And I think even we got some rumors a while ago about a port of a GameCube game coming to Switch, as well as a port of a 3DS game coming to Switch. And hearing those, you think, what are they going to be? I'm saying Wave Race Blue Storm for the GameCube one. No, I don't know what we're getting for the GameCube one. No clue. Probably one of the Zelda games. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. We already got, it would have been so nice for the Pikmin games to be like fully remade. That would have been great, but we just got like standard ports. It's whatever. It's fine. I would say most likely Metroid Prime 2 would make the most sense in terms of that. And in terms of the 3DS titles, oh my goodness. Now this is actually what I'd really, really, really like. And this is what I'm about to say, right? This isn't even that crazy of an idea. I've heard it a million times, but it's just, this is my favorite game, I would say. I would say this is my favorite game of all time. And I would really like more people to be able to play it. And that is Kid Icarus Uprising. That game is so good. I have so many fun memories of playing that on like this holiday in France one summer. And I just like, smashed through that game, and it was so much fun. Writing the worlds, just the gameplay, I really liked the gameplay. People always complain about the controls for that game, like that's the main thing, and I didn't mind the controls when I played on the 3DS, but imagine that game, for those who have played it, that game with gyro and modern controls in terms of like the on-rails fighting part and then the third-person shooting part. Like that would just, it would be so good. It would be so good. And there's been rumors about that game getting remade or remastered and all that stuff, so this could be the time. Obviously, there's other smaller titles we could talk about which aren't necessarily ports or remakes, and that would be other like simpler, I guess, titles, what you would say. Like a Mario sports game is an obvious choice, and there's a few sports they could go for, you know what I mean? Like they could do something fun like Sports Mix, where it's like a few different ones, but I think we're sort of more tuned or to think of like dedicated Mario sports games in this era of Nintendo. The 3DS and the Wii sort of had that sort of like mix of things, but this seems to be like, let's do dedicated ones. That's what the people want, and I'm here for it. I think the baseball games I always wanted to play. Like I remember like going to a game store in the UK and said, oh, can I get Mario Baseball Super Sluggers or whatever it was called? And they're like, no, we don't have that. That's only in America. And I was like crushed. I was like, shit, this game looks so fun, as I was like watching Let's Plays and stuff of it on YouTube, and that was sort of funny. I think what could also be quite good is a sequel, like a true sequel to Mario Hoops 3-on-3, because a Mario basketball game could be bloody fun. And it would be sort of a new take, I guess, on Mario basketball, because we haven't really got anything except for Hoops 3-on-3 and Mario Sports Mix. And so to get a dedicated basketball game could be really, really fun. Apart from that, I think I'm not really sure what sort of sport I would like for a Mario Sports game. If you guys have any suggestions of what Mario Sports games, what would you want to see, right? Any ideas? We might even get none. And of course, we can't talk about a Nintendo Direct without saying, oh, Tomodachi Life, please, because I threw it in, right, guys? It's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I've lost hope. Hope has been lost since Nintendo Switch Sports. It's just a shame. If it does happen, I'm gonna be very excited and I'm gonna freak out, and then I will just be content with life. And then I'll be like, wait, what's next? I've gotten everything. We've gotten everything we wanted. What's going on? But yeah, no, it was that's definitely top tier. Anything with Mii's in it. If I see a game with Mii's in it, I'm gonna squeal. I'm gonna freak out and squeal. If this is happening whilst I'm not on a flight like what happened last year, because last year's Nintendo Direct, I was just in the air, and so I couldn't really watch it. If I'm at home whilst this next one goes on, I will definitely, without a doubt, stream it on here, probably. Not on my main channel, no, probably here. I think here's makes more sense for the news sort of thing. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Are you excited? It's E3 week. No, it's not E3 week. It's Nintendo Direct month, I guess now. It's our second Christmas. You know, we get Christmas and then it's Nintendo Directs. What's better? Probably Nintendo Directs, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, look forward to it, and I'll keep you guys posted on more news. But yeah, hopefully this Among Us guy is correct. I mean, yeah, Elijah Wood is Among Us in the Among Us movie, or Among Us TV show, whatever it's called. Do you guys know that Frodo is gonna be an Among Us crewmate in the show? What a choice. Okay, bye.